Hello everybody. We're going to solve trinomial quadratic expressions today. Okay? We're going to do it with a trinomial with no leading coefficient. Now when we factor it, what we're doing is we're going to take a trinomial and break it into two binomials that are being multiplied together. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about factoring. Okay? And we're not going to solve, we're actually going to factor. Since I wasn't paying attention when I was putting that up there, we're going to factor. Okay? Now, when we're solving them, what you end up with is you have a variable, you have a sign, and you have a constant. Okay? Now, you get all of this from your original equation. Okay? You're going to get your variable from your first one. Okay? You're going to get your signs from your signs. Now, your constants, your D and your E, is what I have labeled as constants here. You find them from your constants. Now, the way it works is you're going to find two numbers that you can multiply together and get C, and either add or subtract, depending on what you're given, will also equal B. Now, it's a lot easier when you start putting numbers with it, such as this. Let's say we start here. Okay? So if we're going here, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to factor it. So I know it's going to have parentheses. Okay? Parentheses mean multiply, so we're going to go ahead and set a parentheses. Variable is the easiest one to find. Now our signs, depending on what we're given, depends on what we do. If my C is negative, that tells me that my signs are going to be different. Okay? To be different, just one's positive and one's negative. Now we got to find my constants. To find my constants, I'm going to find two numbers I can multiply together and get 18 and subtract to get me 7. Right? Two numbers I can multiply together and get 18 and subtract to give me 7. Okay. That would be 9 and 2. Now as you can see, I put it here because I don't know where they go yet. Right? I don't know which one's positive and which one's negative because it matters where you put it. That's what this sign is for. Whatever your largest factor is, it's that sign right there. My largest factor is 9. So if we're doing this one here, now, of course, I'm going to set up my parentheses. Here's my variable. Now C is positive. When C was negative, that means it was different. So when they are positive, that means they're going to be the same. Either they're both going to be positive or they're both going to be negative. To determine what both of them are going to be, look there. This will tell you what both of your signs are. Your signs will tell you your signs, right? So they're both negative. To find my constants, what two numbers can I multiply together and get 6 and add together and get 5? That'd be 3 and 2. Okay? Now because the signs are the same, it makes absolutely no difference where you put it. Both of these answers right here would be. Yeah. Say we're here. We can use a different color so we can see all the different stuff. The same thing. If I'm factoring, I know that I'm going to have parentheses, right? So I'm going to put those first. Here's my variable. Okay. Because I go variable, sign, constant, right? Signs are when C is positive, they both are the same. Okay. But I don't know which one they're going to be yet, so I have to look in the middle. They are both going to be positive. Find my constants. What factors of 2 could I add together to give me 3? It's 2 and 1. Okay. Since my signs are the same, it makes absolutely no difference where you put it. This last one here. Again, there's my variable. I'm going to use a different color since that one is already red. X and X. Alright. C is negative, so So that tells me my signs are going to be, right? One's positive, one's negative. Then I look. What factors of 22, these different colors, you can see all the techniques. What factors of 22 could I subtract to give me 9? That'd be 11 and 2. And again, because my signs are different, I don't know where they go yet. I don't know which number gets positive and which one gets negative. That's when I look for the sign in the middle. And the signs is going to determine my signs, right? And my largest factor will be negative. And we've worked each one where you've got positive, positive, negative, negative, and so on and so forth. So for your independent practice, try these two.
Flip.
From our independent practice, if you was able to work it, this is the answers you should have got. For the first one, would have been 2 negatives because the signs are the same, they're both negative. Factors of 3 you could add to get 4, 3 and 1. Here, got my parentheses. Signs are different, one's positive, one's negative. Factors of 20 I could subtract to get 8, was 10 and 2. Since the signs are different, I don't know which one gets what, so I look in the middle. When it's positive, my largest factor gets that sign. That's why the 10 got the positive and the 2 got the negative.